Hey everybody, Karen Van Heck here. Welcome to semester 2 of AP Biology. I was on leave last semester, so I'm glad to have the opportunity to introduce myself tonight, and thank you for coming. So, hello. Biology is, of course, the study of life. I like to say that AP Biology is the life of study. So the curriculum, like all AP courses, is developed by the College Board, and it centers around 4 big ideas or themes, and those themes are evolution, energy, information, and interactions. And there are 8 units of study. So far, your students have done the first 3. And so some of the feedback that I got from them at the start of the semester is that it has not been as rigorous as they were expecting, but they should expect it to get more rigorous and for the pace to pick up. We have 5 units to go and 2.5 weeks less time because of the when the AP test is administered. But nonetheless, last year I taught this whole course in a semester, so we should be able to cover 5 units, even with COVID, and get all the work done before the AP test. Nonetheless, it should get more rigorous and the pace should pick up. I want to tell you a little bit about our specific class and my approach. It is a small class. There's only 17 students, and many of them are my former students, and so I have relationships with them already. And they are bright, they're capable, they're motivated, and so I really try to let them give me input as to what works for them and what doesn't, and then use that to guide my instruction. And so, for example, they said they wanted more notes and more direct instruction. And so just like I'm making this screencast now, I'm going to be making notes as screencasts so that they, if they want, they have some direct instruction as well. I provide them with unit schedules prior to each unit so they can kind of see the big picture and stay organized and plan, see how much work they're going to do, deadlines, and stuff like that. And I try to focus on developing understanding, but I also integrate test prep into the course. And so the farther we get into the course, that's going to get more apparent. And so we'll start doing more free response questions from old College Board materials and old AP tests. It's hard for them to do that in the first few units because each free response question tests multiple units. But now that they've got a few units under their belt, they're going to be more and more able to answer those questions. And so I use old AP questions to develop my assessments, and they will also practice by doing old test questions and using the scoring guidelines to assess their own work so they can start to see kind of what the test scores are looking for in their answers. And I also just wanted to show you a quick sample of the types of ways that I'm trying to get them to collaborate during our Zoom time. And so this was an activity that we did where they had all of these steps were mixed up. And so it's basically a sequence of event in a cell signaling pathway. And they had to organize them and put them in order first. And then they got one of 3 sets of events. They had to create their own Jamboard to model it. And here are some examples of their models that they put together, which I thought were really great. I didn't really show them how to use Jamboard. They're figuring stuff out just like we are as teachers, and everyone's getting pretty savvy with technology. And then each of the 3 groups then got together and kind of shared their Jamboards, and then they're answering questions and analyzing the events together. So that gives you kind of a sense, I hope, of what AP Biology during COVID times looks like. And I wish I could be here we could be in person to meet you, but if you have any questions, please contact me. It's Karen Van Heck at sccs.net. And thank you for coming.